Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am CA Ashwini Sonone and today we are going to see a very important topic for CA Foundation students. As you all are aware that the CA Foundation January 2020 exams timetable is out, it is high time for us to get back to our books and revise properly. So students, today I am going to give you an effective revision plan for your CA Foundation accounts paper for your January 2021 exams. In this video, we are going to discuss the chapter-wise weightage along with what to revise, how to revise, when to revise. So students, stay tuned till the end and watch the whole video. The reasons for opt-out might be many, but now the only goal which you should have is to clear your CA Foundation Jan 2021 exams. Many times, a student wants clarity as to how much marks a particular chapter in a subject contains. In this table, I have given you an approximation of the marks which every chapter in your accounts paper carry. Before we get into the details, let me make this very clear that this is just an approximation and not the exact number of marks for which the chapters would be asked. Let's quickly glance through the chapter names and the approximate marks. Rectification of error carries a total of 5 to 10 average marks. BRS carries 10 number of average marks. Depreciation chapter carries 5 to 10 number of average marks. Bills of exchange carry 5 to 10 number of average marks. Sale of goods on approval or return basis carry an approximate 5 marks. Consignment carries approximate 10 marks. Average due date carries an approximate 5 marks. Account current carries approximate 5 marks. Final accounts, which is important, carries 10 to 20 marks weightage. Partnership, which is yet another important topic, carries 10 to 20 marks weightage. NPO carries 10 to 15 marks weightage. And last but not the least, company account carries a total of approximate 15 marks weightage in your accounts paper. Now, why is this important? The chapter-wise weightage of marks is important to be known because whenever you start your studies, you usually tend to do the topics which you are more inclined towards. But if that chapter carries less number of marks, then your average total gets reduced due to it. That's why you need to know how much weightage a chapter carries in order to give that much time duration for it. As this is the revision time and not study time, see to it that you revise the chapters which you have studied thoroughly previously. If you have skipped some topics due to shortage of time, you can skip them now as well. If you have some spare time, you can do some topics which are skipped due to shortage of time previously. In any case, you have to complete 80 to 90% of the total syllabus of your account subject in order to score good marks in accounts and score a good average for your CA Foundation exams. As this is high time to revise, we need to understand what you have to revise and from where you have to revise. So students, firstly, stick to the books from which you have studied. Do not go for new chapters or new books at this point in time. If you have studied from ICI module, then stick to it and revise from it. If you have studied from classes notes or author's note, then revise from it. Along with this revision, you have to do a minimum of 4 RTPs. RTPs are available on ICI website, BOS Knowledge Portal. We can do May 2019, November 2019, May 2020 and November 2020 RTPs. Along with this, you have to also revise past exam paper which you have to do a minimum of 2 papers. Now, the next question will arise, do we really have to revise this much? So students, yes, if you want to score good in your CA Foundation accounts paper, then this is the minimum which you have to revise. The next important question for a practical subject is how to revise, because usually we have shortage of time and we try to glance through all the chapters, all the topics, all the formulas, which is not good for the long run. If you want to revise your practical subjects, then writing is the best solution. Though due to shortage of time, it is difficult to write and revise the entire syllabus, it is recommended to write a maximum of 40 to 50% of your syllabus on paper. Few other similar sums you can glance through by checking it out. For few sums from your past papers or your RTPs, you have to solve it by yourself. This will help you to know the step-by-step method and will save a lot of time in your exams. You have to be very clear that you have to revise by writing and the time is ticking. So you need to understand how much you have to write and how quickly you have to write. You can scribble out some sums and understand the method to solve the sum. Now we are very clear with the chapter wise weightage, what you have to revise and how you have to revise. So let's move ahead to the format of revision. As you know the chapter wise weightage, now it is easier for you to select the chapter from which you want to start. You can start with medium or small chapters to begin with. Once you select the chapter, you have to revise it from your ICI module or your classes notes. Once this is done, you can keep concise notes or at least take out the formulas and write it down on one sheet. Once this is done, you have to check the RTP question of that chapter. After checking the RTP question, you have to write down the solution onto the paper. Once this is done, you have to solve past paper question of same chapter which you have to do all by yourself. Having said all this, you all know that it is just 1 month to your CA Foundation exam. So, number of days is very crucial. Accounts being a lengthy topic, it might take more time, but you have to keep it short and try to do it within 7 days time duration if you are doing single subject for whole day. If you are planning to do 2 or 3 subjects simultaneously, then you can take 10 to 11 days time duration for completing your account along with your other subject. Despite giving a time duration, sometimes some topic might be left behind, which you will have to cover along with the revision of your other subject by giving a 2 to 3 hours time duration of your other subject for your account subject. The final step which we are going to do is revise the entire syllabus in 2 to 3 days time duration just before the exam. And the most important thing is to attempt one complete mock test or test series paper by yourself by keeping a time duration of 3 hours to complete your paper in order to understand how you are able to effectively write down the paper. All the very best to all the students who are appearing for Jan 2021 CA Foundation exams. You will crack it. I hope you all find this video useful and implement it for your CA Foundation exams. If you like my video, then please do subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching.